Hey everybody, Doug here again. Yeah, just going to do another little video. This time we're actually going to do something with that motor that I built like 3 years ago in the other video. So I don't even know where 3 years has gone, but I haven't done much. There's been like just a lot of stuff in life, I guess, going on. And yeah, everything just kind of got left by the wayside in terms of rotaries quite a bit. But anyway, the motor is here. I have done a couple of little things since it was put together and since the video was done, but other than that, it's literally just been sitting on the garage floor kind of doing nothing. So we're going to put it into the 323. Still got the 323 and the old orange spud, and this is still running the stock 13B Tallport engine, which is still going really good. And I just got a new waft for it well, a couple of months ago. Anyway, the motor's just over here. So yep, so that's it there. So since the video, it has been painted. I did paint it, and I did put the flywheel on. I did do the front cover and the front stack. I also found top dead center and marked 20 degrees as well. I don't know if you can see that. The original marks are there and there, so the actual marks on the pulley were kind of quite out, but I just used like a racing beat master pulley to find where TDC is and mark 20 degrees. Yeah, so all that needs to be done is the sump, pickup, clutch, and obviously like the carby and all that sort of stuff. A couple of the holes here, the bottom holes were wrecked, and so instead of drilling out the engine mount, I've got some studs, step down studs to sort of go on those. That should sort that problem out. Yeah. So going to try to get that done. Because it's a bridgie, it's going to use a bit more fuel, so I don't probably need to, but I need to put another fuel pump in it, a bigger fuel pump. It's currently just got a facet fuel pump. Everyone knows how crap they are. It even struggles with the Tallport, to be honest, the stock motor. So I've got a Holly Blue that I'll probably put in it, and also the radiator. So the radiator fan, it's currently got a pretty small radiator fan. So with the bridgie, it's going to be idling a bit higher, and so I need to probably pull that out and put a bigger fan of some sort on it. Yeah, not too sure what to do with that just yet, but we will work it out. So yeah, let's get into it. I'll get this engine up on a stand first, and then I'll get around to just pulling this motor out, I think. Yeah, and we'll go from there. Sweet. Let's get into it. I must get a cup of tea first though, I think. Yeah, I've run out of tea. So need another cup of tea. Alright, let's go. The assistants have shown up for work. Hey buddy. We have a cup of tea. Let's move this thing over. So I'll just move this. Mind your paws. Mind your paws. Come on. Get out of the way, you silly sausage. Mind your paws. Good boy. Look out. You're such a good helper. Yes, you are. When attacks. Mind your paws. Mind your paws. Corgi. You're not a corgi. You're not a corgi either. Well, you might be, we don't actually know. No need for any fancy adapters to mount a rotary engine on an engine stand. I literally just had to drilled one hole, one extra hole, and that's worked for me for many years now, so haven't had any issues doing it this way. Okay, so just gonna lift the engines up onto the stand. Just get a little flywheel stopper just to help steady that when we lift it. Got a couple here. Oopsie. Okay, so these are just from Mazda tracks. We just need the bigger one. Just need the bigger one, which is this one here, because it's got to reach down to the smaller flywheel. This one's for the larger turbo size. So just found this a really handy thing to have, to be honest. I mean, I know you can, I used to just use a chain quite a bit, but this is just, you know, having something like this is really useful. So we'll just chuck this on. All good. So that just locks the flywheel in place, stops it from moving around. Very handy. Okay, time to lift this up. Gotta put some gloves on and take the last swig of tea for some extra boost, and then we will try not to injure my back. Success. Okie dokie. Got it up there. That was yeah, a little bit more effort than it used to be when I was younger, I think. So yeah, this year's still got Vaseline. Got some Vaseline in the ports there. So we've actually just been sitting around for like almost 3 years or 3 years. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll probably just do the clutch first, and then just do those studs in the front cover, and then I will do the sump last, just because once the sump's on it's a little bit more difficult to rotate around on the engine stand. So yeah, we'll just do that in that order. Let's go. Okay, so I've just got a like a near new clutch here, which I use. Just use the organic one, as opposed to the power clutch. I was going to use that that came off the 12 APP I've got. So I just got this clutch kit here. I've had sitting around for a while. I think it's been fitted, but it's never been used. It's like it looks pretty new. Yeah. Not those. This one. Yeah, this one. Oh, yeah. So we've got one. I just grab my handy puller. Just done. I cleaned out the sleeve there and just put a bit of grease in there as well. All done. So I don't have the seal that goes on top. I don't have one on me, but it'll be sweet for now. The amount of motors that I've found that don't have the seal on it definitely way outnumbers the actual motors that I've found that actually have the little seal on top of it. So yeah, we're right. We're on a budget after all. This is the motor that's on a budget, so all good. Alrighty, new pilot bearings in. Just we'll chuck the clutch on now. These are my clutch bolts here. A few there. Washers. Got, yeah, just enough washers. Sweet. Oh, what a long night. This important piece here to center it. Alright, just torque these up to 20 foot-pounds. 20 foot. Okie dokie, so clutch is on, and now I just need to sort out those busted up engine bracket studs. So I've already tapped them out. They are normally M10, but I tapped them out to M12, and then I've got some little step down studs which I'll pop in there. Just I think it's a better option than drilling out the engine bracket to 12mm. Because yeah, and it saves this front cover as well, so it's good. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about here. So normally M10, 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 but in this case, and a lot of front covers you'll see, these often get damaged and munted and cross-threaded and stripped. So that was the case with these two bottom holes. So what I've done is I've just tapped them out to like an M12, and then I've just got like some step down studs that go from M12 to M10 to put in here. So that way I don't have to drill out the engine mount. Yeah, so I think it's a better option. So I'm just gonna pop them in there and just Loctite them in there, and I'll see if I've got some studs for these too, but I'm not sure. But that doesn't matter because I can just use like a bolt with that instead. I just didn't want to put like M12 bolts through the actual engine bracket. Okay, so these are the step down studs that I've got. So you can see they just go from M12 to an M10. Alrighty, so pretty happy with that. That's sweet. I'll see if I can find a couple of studs for this. I'm pretty sure I've got some somewhere for these two ones. Hello Mavis. This is Mavis. She's going to get kicked out of the garage pretty soon. I know she's going to have a heap of babies and then they'll just be everywhere. Because that's what happened to the last spider that I let live on this door. So yeah, she'll get put outside at some point. Maybe I'll put her in the wood pile. She can make a home there. Okay, so I actually had a look through all my studs and stuff that I've got, and I actually don't have any of those front cover studs or engine mount studs. I've got two and they're really rough, like really munted, so I'll just leave it and we'll just be using M10 bolts. Can always put some studs in later. So I'll just do the sump now and just put the front rig in and the oil pickup and that sort of thing, and then it'll be ready to sort of drop into the car. So once I've done that, we'll pull the motor out of the 323 and go from there. Right, Rumble? Hi. Hi. Hi, Waggy boy. Hi, baby boy. Alright? Good boy. Good boy. Alrighty, so it's actually a whole nother day. I didn't really get much done yesterday, to be honest. The camera batteries died and I ended up having to do a bunch of other stuff. It wasn't sort of car related. But I did get a couple of little things done. Didn't manage to get the sump on yet, but a couple of little things got done. So I just pulled out the front rig and just checked that, because I couldn't remember if I'd done that when I put the front cover on. So yeah, it was a little bit dirty. Obviously I hadn't opened up, so I just pulled it out, cleaned it up, and then popped it all back in. Just put a little blank off plate here for where the oil metering pump was, and then I just needed to do some studs in this housing as well. So yeah, just a couple of exhaust studs and then another intake manifold stud. So yeah, so there's the only little bits and bobs that I've done since, and now I'll get the sump and oil pickup on. So we'll go grab that now and see what I've got. So I think I've got two. That's a 13B RX7 GSL SE, and same as this one. This one's brand new. So I'll probably just go with this one, I think. This one I got off Shane at Apex Motorsports, a little bit beat up. I did straighten it out a bit, but I'll just give it a strip back and a prime and just paint it and just tidy it up, and then I think that'll do the trick for this engine. It's got a few dents and things, but I don't know if you can see that on camera, but it'll do the job. It'll be fine. We'll just clean it up and give it a quick paint. Still pretty slow going. I've got my sump painted with a very below average paint job for a below average sump. So that's over here. The black really nicely highlights the dents in it, but that's all good. I've got the sump bolts. I just need to grab the gaskets and then an oil pickup. Yeah, and then we'll just get the sump on, and then that'll be sweet. So oil pickup. Okay. Okay, yeah. So I've got a couple of oil pickups. They're a bit beat up. One's a bit tighter than the other. I do have a brand new one there, but we won't use that. I think I'll just go with the one that's a wee bit tidier, which is this one here. Oh, sump gasket. It's a 13B, I think. These ones are 12A. Yeah, 13B, so that's good. Rough as. Oh, actually, bit of sealant as well. That'll be handy. I always use a bit of sealant, even with the gasket. Oh, yep. Sweet. I got two there. That's cool. We only need one. That and that. I need some bolts for the pickup as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get this chucked on. Sweet. Oscar. I remember one more. Okay. Who's a good boy? So one of the little thing I did was I just opened up the intake manifold gasket for the Tallport center plate. So just this here. So sweet, so it's a pretty good match. A little bit rough, but it's all good. And then I've just got this this IDA manifold here. So I've got this IDA manifold from Shane at Apex Motorsport. Shout out to him. It's not the tidiest manifold. It's got some pretty rough sort of porting, but it will just suit me fine. And it was really cheap, to be honest, compared to you know, paying over $500 for a new one. What I will do is I will just these are going a bit too wide, but that's okay. I'll just try tidy it up a little bit, take them up a little bit higher, you know, according to this, and just try to clean it up. It'll definitely suit what I want it for. So yeah, so basically the engine is ready to go in the car. So yeah, basically the engine's ready to go in the car. I just need to pull the other one out, and then this can go in, and we can go from there. I've got a IDA for it as well, over here. So yeah, I just scored this this Reed Morrill IDA for it through eBay. It was about $400 New Zealand landed, so literally like less than the third of a price of a Weber IDA. I've never used one of these before, but I heard they're pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll pull it down and jet it up to suit. I got a linkage kit for it from Weber Specs, and yeah, so we're going to run this and just see how it goes. So yeah, but I'll pull it all apart and stuff, and then we'll look at some point before it goes on, and just obviously jet it up. So yeah, pretty stoked with that. Came with a few gaskets and things, so we'll just get it out of the bag. Alright, got it out of the bag. So yeah, basically $400 New Zealand from eBay landed. Came from America, from the US. Looks really good. I do love the EMPI IDAs, which are a Chinese IDA. They're my favorite. I've never run one of these, but yeah, comment down below in the comment section if you've used one of these before and how you found it. I have only heard good things about these particular IDAs, so yeah, can't go wrong for the money, I don't think. All good. So anyway, on to the next stage. We'll get around to pulling the other motor out, and then this turd budget donk can go in, and yeah, we'll go from there. Sweet. Might just give it a quick spin and just make sure it's making all the right noises. Sweet, sounds mint.